Let's see, I said that I would go for an RNG rogue. Druid has a higher win rate than rogue right now, but rogue is hopefully more fun.
For ages to surpass my every limit.
Hopefully more fun with a panda and a potion belt and a wicked stab over treasure guard, I guess, and a tooth and Nefarian, and a wait, what's Ransack do? I don't want to slow down the draft because we're getting good cards. Alright, good to see Scientific. Good to see Zion, good to see David. Yeah, Renate said yesterday wasn't that bad. Iron Deck did well. It did, although I wish it went better. It was such a good deck. And yes, Knight says too fun. Well, it is where the fun begins. Hopefully, let's see if it works.
This is where the fun begins.
Sometimes there's trouble. Alright, Hedge Clan Burglar from RNG, or was there Insect 2? They want to show a menu if you play another card from the class that's trying to deal 4 instead. It is an interesting card when we've got Tooth Nefarian already, I guess, but I'm still going Hedge Clan. And another Panda. Wow. Street Sweeper versus Centurion? Sinner is not a bad card. I've just found it a little too easy to deal with, maybe. Yes, so thank you very much, Knight, with the 13 months of sub. Going beyond the golden badge. Highroll's get insane, bodies on board and turn 6 to 8. Well, one way they can do it is the Infusion Axe. That's one way. I think I'm gonna take the sweep, but Troll Centurion is interesting. Murder Accusation is pretty good, taking over a Bog Beast. I'm not a big Cold Blood fan. Let's actually take a Peasant. I almost went Grim. Contraband Stash with Hedge Clan and Tooth and Nefarian is the ways to get the cards from the classes. It's up against Primordial Drake, which is pretty good. What do we want from Panda if not Belt? Right now we can get an Assassinate, at the very least. Although if I draft an Assassinate, that won't be true. Let's see. Contraband Stash feels kind of too optimistic, doesn't it? I'm gonna take Drake, but tough call. See, there's Assassinate. Well, I can take Diver, actually. Diver's good. See, I kind of want to keep Assassinate in the Panda. Maze God's good. Not the biggest fan of War Master. Also, first time I've seen it pop up, I think. Murder Accusation is still good, but I think we still take the Hawk. The Hawk's just kind of insane as a neutral. Could the Murder Accusation be even better? Honestly, I don't think so. But yes, good to see John. John doing the cup slide. I said me was doing the spin with Scruff. Monsieur says, good evening to you, Monsieur. Hey, we got blood. Oh, shoot. Do I take it or not? I guess I do. It's another, yeah, David said, what do we want to get off Panda if not Potion Belt? I said, well, Assassinate. Blood in the Water would be even better, but I'm going to draft to Blood in the Water directly, which means I can't get off Panda anymore. Swashburglar's fun. Diver might be better, but I'm going to take the fun. Ghostly Strike's fine. Embalmer. I don't know if we have anything to bomb, but yeah. Good to see John. John Smith showing me in. Unlocked co-op in Gensha, they said. Yeah, I don't use the co-op. I don't use the co-op unless they force me, but if it's available, it could be fun. It's actually particularly good early on before you have like artifact equipment. We could get the cash if I've already got some good stuff from other classes. Maybe. Yes, let's do the maze of the draft. I'm glad you did, because we're here, as often happens, later than I'd like. What do I want here? I might want the Dredge for control. Maybe I just want Embalmer. I just took the Embalmer, I don't know. Gold Road Grunt over Mad Bomber for me. This Darkfall and Shadow is pretty good, but I'm still gonna take Peon. I don't know, there's a lot of bad rogue spells, aren't there? Sunwell's really great. I don't think we have mechs for Gorillabot, really. After your hero attacks, draw a pirate. We've got at least 2 pirates, minimum. That's definitely good enough to take this over the Cutlass. I think we can take an Accuser. A second Blood in the Water. Blood in the Water is a good thing. We can do some things with Double Agent, but Blood in the Water is far more important. Another way to discover a spell, on top of Panda, on top of Panda, on top of like Tooth and Nefarian type stuff, on top of Swashburglars. I'm gonna take it, although Fillet Fighter is a good. City Architect, don't like a Mad Bomber. But yeah, Johnson down like Cope and get some annoying random ads almost immediately. Well, if you don't like it, there is, you may have already found it, but there is a way to reject world join requests. People trying to steal your fish or something. So your curve is a bit pointy. Just a chair. It's just a chair with a high back here and then a leveling off. I ruined the chair. Oh well. Another Embalmer. I think we still don't really particularly have Undead, but I don't want the Scourge Rager or the Gorlock Ravager anyway. Moccasin's pretty good, but is Moccasin really better than Sunwell Initiate? I don't think so. I'm actually gonna look at like win rates here just for the sake of argument, but I think the neutral Sunwell Initiate is better than the Moccasin. The Moccasin's pretty darn good. It's just that the Sunwell's really good. You know, the Sunwell has a 6% higher played win rate than the Moccasin. Like these Moccasins, there's a pair for you. You don't like it? Then neither do I. Get the hell out of here, Moccasin. I can actually get to say it correctly. It was a value city. Yes. I've had trouble getting the value cards lately. For the last couple days, but this deck, not so. Since they love this RNG super high power meta, I've said before, you know, it's causing me some stress. It's causing me more stress than the last meta, but it also, I'm sure, is fun to watch, and we've been getting better viewership than usual right now. Massive Battle Shoe, yes, once, which yeah, good to see Species, by the way. Good to see Species. And yes, did I read Blazer said, happy Sunday, fresh day, fresh games, fresh decks. This deck's pretty fresh. And again, big thank you to Blazer with the huge support with 13 gifted subs. Do I want the General or the Cutlass? Do I need a General at the end with all this value? Do I just want the Cutlass? I can trade the Cutlass to make like a 5-mana Blood in the Water, which is not insignificant. I'm finding these generals a little too slow. I don't know. Blackwater can help the Cutlass Courier in some cases. It is a tough pick. It's a tough pick. I think I have so much value I can go for this over this. Hope I'm right. Draw 2 minions, ain't played this turn, gain stealth. I've got your next concoction cost 0. I've only got one way to get a concoction, but it's a decent 2 that can be reborn by these, which is a slight benefit. And it could make the potion belt concoction cost 0. See, the interesting thing about that is it's gonna hurt leaderboard scores more than ever, it sounds like, so I'll be a little curious to see the effect there, maybe. Yeah, I don't retire decks, at least not at the moment. Not at the moment. There are now 390 people that have made it onto the leaderboard, by the way. On Americas. And the highest average is 6.3, which is better than we're doing. We're doing, I think, what is it, 5? Or is it right below 5? Where are we? I posted on the Discord. Yeah, we're right below 5. I thought yesterday we were talking, I'm like, man, our average is like 3.4? And it turned out we had some bug data. Looks like we're actually at 4.9. Which would be on, out of the, 390 people, it would be on page 1. 4.9 would be number 14 right now. Let's go to the leaderboard. You gotta finish 30 arena runs. What we need is an ultra sword. It's gonna be tough to get. It's gonna be tough to get. But yeah, Pandaren is here to see the tears. I think I'm gonna take the Ghoulish Alchemist, but it'd be easier choice if I had another potion belt or something. Alright, easy Scorpid. Man, but yeah, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. What do we got RNG-wise? We got Swashburglar. You could call Maze Guide RNG, but it's not the right type of RNG. We got Peon. I'm not even going to count that because it's hard to activate. But in terms of guaranteed RNG, we have Swashburglar, Potion Belt, Tooth Nefarian, Panda, Scoundrel, Burglar, and now Scorpid. So we've got like 8 guaranteed RNG cards and 2 or 3 conditional. So like I said, we had some bug data. I thought we were done with our 30 runs, but there were like 7 runs that said no data, 0 wins, that were bugged out. And so we were actually on the run like 24 or something here. Goldtooth Ye's kind of okay. I don't have any SI cards for the SI Assassin, right? We had such a sweet deck. I don't mind Goldtooth Yeti, honestly. But, compared to the power level of the most deck, the Goldtooth Yeti feels iffy. Alright, we got a lot of sweet cards in this deck. A lot of sweet cards. Can it hold up to the mages? Maybe not, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try. I think I'm gonna retitle the stream. Because right now the title of the stream is Crazy Meta, 15 runs since Mage, might as well go for RNG Rogue. We've gone for RNG Rogue and we've got it.
Versus Rexar. I hear the call of the wild.
Let the games begin!
Guess I'm gonna say Rogue with like 5 spell discovers or something, a Rogue with 10 discover cards. Well, it's not quite 10 discover cards. 10 RNG cards? I have to think about it. I have to think about how it should be worded. Alright. Rancher and Balmer as a first plan. Gonna toss the Diver because I don't think it'll be good against Hunter. The Accuser's a decent draw because we can power it up. The City Architect's a bad draw, though.
Greetings, competitor!
I want to dedicate a win tonight. I want to dedicate a win to the night train, so we gotta win. Okay, so we can coin Hawk right now. We can coin Embalmer right now. Or technically we could Dagger or Potion Belt.
Think.
I think I do want to coin the Hawk, even though they might kill it, yeah.
They need our king. Now more than ever.
What's the title? This Crazy Meta RNG Max Rogue. 10 plus RNG cards. Maybe that's the phrasing. Maybe that's the phrasing. Alright. I don't know what that secret is.
I have things you never
Backstab here would be useful. No backstab. I don't have any dredge either for this vessel, do I? We're looking for the nuclear vessels. Kidnap, actually? I don't know how useful that'll be either. Alright, well now I guess they're gonna kill the Hawk. I could have gone, for like Dagger Peasant. It's terrible if they ever have... Terrible if they ever have Freezing Trap. I'm not sure if they would. Snakes. See, now snakes would actually be kind of almost good for us. I'm willing to test for freezing right now. I don't think I am. Maybe I should be. Maybe I should be willing to test for freezing here. I mean, I get a panda back. I just don't have, like, time, right? Wound Gray. Frenzied Fangs.
Feel my might.
I don't know. I think it's Freezing Trap, but you know what? Maybe it's explosive, and I'm taking a lot of extra damage here.
Stand strong.
Because game by Jeff Nipblin at 0-2. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Just I was reading this about the kitchen last night, and there it said to get a C6 5-star would cost about $2,000. So, yes and no. Yes and no. That's if you swipe the credit card over and over and over and over. If you are really patient, if you're really, really patient, and you're doing the Welkin Moon thing, the $5 a month thing, then the Welkin Moon gets you like an 85% discount. And you've got your free play resources on top of that, which is even stronger, actually. But yeah. But yeah, no, it's not cheap. It's not cheap if you try to, like you say, brute force it. The good news is I was right that it was Freezing Trap all along. The bad news is how do I ever recover here from 9 health when they're at 30? I need to get, like, spells from other classes that add health. So, getting a card from another class that heals would be a miracle. It does not heal. That does not heal.
Those were priceless.
I've got all the cards in the world, but no time. Yeah, Galaxy 03 take their average down to 5.4. And we're just dead. And we're just dead. Man, oh man. What a lousy start to such a cool deck. We just get smorked down. Duh. 0 wins, 1 loss. Just saved up 10 regular wishes. And you're getting through these through, like, quests or something, yeah? You're not buying them, right? They got 2 4-star weapons, a big deal. Which ones did you get? He says retire, right. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Adventure ranks, quest rewards. Okay, just making sure. Don't buy those blue wishes. Don't buy those blue wishes. Don't do it. Toss the potion belt. But maybe that's me being reactionary after losing that last match. Witsith actually really good. And sacrificial which I am not sure if you read up and are aware, but sacrificial sword is the best weapon in the game for the Xing Chu water sword boy you got. That's good. That's good. You should be happy. You should be pleased. Isn't that weird? Cool direction should be cool. Yeah, that's exactly it. That's exactly it. Is yeah, Xing Chu's cooldown is like 22 seconds or something, and so being able to cast it twice is a big deal. Now, the sacrificial sword gets a lot better the more copies you get, but even at one, it's what he wants. A little worried they might do something with this, but is it wise to stop it right now? I guess it actually is. Is Rogue's too slow for this meta? I guess. I don't know. I don't feel like it's a fast meta. I feel like it's a value meta with all the mages discovering cards.
Observe, analyze, engage.
Reporting for duty. We're being attacked.
I'm gonna try to get the Hawk behind the taunt here, but we'll see what they're about to do. Just taking 9 damage for a 2-drop wasn't great. Yeah. They got off the board. They got off the board.
They need our care. Now more than ever.
Something need doing.
Played the peon. Let's look at the space rock too. This Widsith looks so cool. Yeah, I use Widsith right now. Even after playing the game for over 2 years, I still use the Widsith. I'm using it on Nahida. The Dendro Archon.
Me not shady.
It was a board that was totally worth it.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
Backstab is somewhat useful, but is 3-ed Bone Spike better right now? Yeah, right? Actually, yeah, no, it's better. No, it's better.
Tango?
Well, they got the Shadow Spell. They got the Shadow Spell. I have these Arcane spells probably coming up. I did say I rake red. I think I did, but I'm not sure. Yeah, there's a lot of 4-star weapons that are not great in the long run. You've picked up 2 that are great in the long run, so that's very lucky. Snack says hello, good to see you. Hope you having a good weekend so far. Got a pretty sweet rogue here, but we lost the first match real quick.
Reporting for duty.
There goes my Hawk. And they play one of the strongest cards in the game. Want to look at the Space Rock results? That's a good one. I don't really want to make that trade, but it makes buffs for them a lot weaker. And I can kill Brasswing. Looking for Assassinate, though. Guess this will just be Shadow Step. I could use Cold Blood to save the Wicked Stab, but eh. Eh.
I'm gonna win big.
Blood in the water. Hopefully it'll still be really good coming up.
What is it?
Alright, we got 13 health and board. They have 23 health and no board. Do you have a good deck? What's your win prediction? I would have guessed 8 wins for this deck, although that's pretty optimistic with how crazy the meta is. That's pretty optimistic.
This isn't revenge, it's justice.
Reporting for duty.
Alright, I see another sub, which I'll appreciate in a moment. I just gotta sacrifice the peasant, actually, aren't I? Yeah.
Righto.
Hands up my dice.
I could re-rush the shark. Is that really what we want to do? Alright.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
Ew, I don't need these.
Quickly!
I don't think I have time for that sprint. Alright, thank you, Roseberg. Son of years much. You're still my favorite streamer, and I still stop by. Well, I'm happy to have you with the 17 months of sub at Save17.
Excellent decision.
All the best, dear Roseberg. As I possibly die horribly. As I die horribly here. Okay, well, I need to slow him down. I guess the plan is to slow him down with castle walls and try to get him with the accuser. It could work.
We will rebuild from the ground up. Those were priceless.
I'm gonna be really depressed to start this deck 0-2 if it happens, which it very well might. Mooncatcher's pretty good, but mostly in the sunken version. Vigorous, okay. So I'm down with castle rolls, castle walls, but yeah, close enough. Okay, so yeah, we need to use the accuser to kill that. Trading here is fine. Oh, they did? Maybe they didn't want me to be able... I think they may have did it deliberately so I couldn't bump the hero with this to get Divine Shield. They may have done it deliberately.
Those were priceless.
If they did it deliberately, it didn't work. We still managed to frenzy it with the sweep. Alright. There's some wrong ways to do that turn. I think I found the right way. Miss John also said, I feel super lucky with the weapons they've got in Genshin Impact Frequency. Character opened, but no frame of reference script you told me. You've gotten quite lucky with the 4 stars. Did I say this? I was thinking it. You've gotten quite lucky with the 4 stars you've opened. But if you were really lucky, you would have, like, got Yelan in 2 seconds, you know? Alright. Dedicate that win to the Night Train with 13 months of sub. And also to Rosenberg with 17 months of sub. And perhaps... 2 subs make a hug. 2 subs make a hug. There's a math trigger a hype train, although it's really early in the stream. Hype train may not go anywhere. But, Quasar superb determination. Oh, well, shoot. Now I gotta...
Excellent decision.
There you go. 18 months of sub, upgrading to the 1 Roman numeral badge. The Phantom Menace badge. Thank you for all support, Quaz. All the best to you. You can have that win decade, dear. You can wait for the next one since the sub came in, like, right after we won. Alright, so normally I might actually toss the potion belt with this deck, but I got the Ghoulish Alchemist, so there's no way we're tossing it. Thanks to Pizza with the follow, I appreciate it. What concoctions? They are... They're spells that are moderately good. Deal 3 damage, summon a 3-cost minion. Destroy a random minion. They got like a deadly shot in there, which is often the best one. So there's deadly shot. Oh, right now, deal 3 damage does the same thing. I think we summoned the 3-cost minion this early in the game, but draw 2 cards is kind of sweet. Not Highroll, but it still gives us board control. Belle, good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. Oh, shoot. I have a handful of 3s and they just dusted me. Ah. At least our hero power is a bit useful. Well, I guess, yeah, I'm not too happy about that. Not too happy about that turn.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
We can discover a spell at the start in our deck and then discount it. So this could get us like 2 copies of Blood in the Water.
This isn't revenge, it's justice.
As long as we wait for it to avenge. I don't think the Stormwind Avenger is very good typically, but right now I assume they're gonna activate it. Inchclan Burglar. Do I have one other pirate in the deck? Is it just Swashburglar? That might be the case. I just think if there's any secret that can really hurt me here.
Quickly!
Feel my might!
Fast Wisdom's pretty good. Although we'll be discovering cheap rogue cards instead of cheap mage cards. Another true silver. Yeah, good to see you, DD. What's up with the mighty Mayev on this side? What does she think? It's like a sports goalie uniform type thing. It's a padded sports uniform. How do you spell the Chewbacca noise? Oh, when you went with you just have to learn the Wookiee language, which is called Shirawuk. You just have to learn the Wookiee language. It's no problem. It's no problem.
Think.
A tango?
Wait, did I do this right? Yeah.
A tango?
That Judgment of Justice does nothing, which is great.
Quickly.
Last one might be Reckoning. Last one's a little less clear.
Job done.
Oh, they did get the 3-4. They did get the 3-4. I thought the last one was Reckoning. Hey, spell the scream from Tatooine. There's a lot of R's in there.
Reporting for duty.
Vu's distressed with their first time chat. I might be distressed too.
Think.
Gonna be taking gas now. Well, I didn't think they'd play out this wide when they only had a couple of cards left, but obviously I was wrong. Dead wrong. So Ghostly Strike can be combined with Murder Accusation.
Quickly.
Something needs doing.
We just need to take control using like this Murder Accusation Ghostly combo. It could even be like Murder Accusation, Ghostly Strike. We got options. Okay, so a lot of options here, genuinely. So if we go, we could Blood in the Water this, and attack here, and then attack here with Cutlass. We go down to 15, but the board's clear. I don't know if that's the best way to do this, but it's one way to do it.
Quickly. Feel my might.
Okay, I think that's pretty good. There might be other ways to do this that are also really good. I like that one. Thank you, Doug, with the 9 months of sub upgrade to the red badge, like Riker's uniform.
Reporting for
Excellent decision.
Like the uniform right there, red alert, red badge. Thank you, Doug, for the ongoing support. Also, thank you, Silver, with the follow. Can take Arc Splitter. Well, I figured a lot of the arcane spells on Space Rock are better than the bolts. I mean, I can get bolts off Space Rock, although they're temporary. Doesn't it, Picard? Pretty dope for you, 90%.
I wonder.
90. Yes, I actually did like it a lot. I'm kind of trying to figure out my favorite way to do this turn. Alright, that's another good way to do it. That's another good way. Did I have lethal ever? Wait, hold on. Did I have lethal with Wicked Stab? No, right? I don't think so. Alright. But yeah, Carly said you love new Picard. For you, it's pretty dope. I liked it a lot, actually. I liked it a lot. You know, we were still waiting on the other characters, but it was genuinely nice to see Crusher back. And, you know, Dr. Crusher's not even my favorite character, but it's very nice to see her back. Alright, 2 wins, 1 loss. Dedicate that win to Quaze and also to Doug with the 18 and 9 months of sub respectively. 9, 18, no, double it. Hopefully Doug with the 18 someday. It was lethal palm or jellyfish on your minion, was it? I thought I was 1 off with that, but... Alright, 2 wins, 1 loss. Guy says, Picard's realization in the end was pretty cheesy. Carly says this, well, I didn't notice myself. But, you know, if you think that way, you know, they didn't try to, you know, dye her hair red or anything. But yeah, I was mentioning that I didn't realize. The one thing I think they didn't do very well in the episode was explain where they are in the timeline, because apparently it's 10 years after season 2 of Picard, and I don't think they explained that very well. I was trying to figure out, you know, they're showing the Titan A, and you know, Riker's like, it's the new refit. It's the new refit. I'm like, what do you mean it's the new refit on the Titan A? Isn't it like a brand new ship? And it's not. It's not a brand new ship. It's been around for 10 years. That's why it's a refit already. I said, really? Yeah, no, it's 10 years later. They go from 2401 to 2411.
Hogs on the loose.
I have things you.
Is Winter Well character after season 2? Well, yeah, like in season 2, they had Elnor at Starfleet Academy. He'd be done by now. He'd be long done by now. I don't know if he, I don't know if he's gonna, like, show up at all, but he'd be long done by now.
A tango?
Yeah, Carl mentions, what's her name? Laris? Laris? Is that right? Yeah, which, again, you know, I guess she and Picard have been together for 10 years at this point. This might be what you said, but what about Wesley's showing up at all? The, you know, spoilers, I suppose, but it's been out for over a year. Wesley shows up very briefly. He shows up very briefly in season 2. I don't know if he'll show up again. I mean, his mom's there now. His mom's there, so I don't know if they'll have him show up again or not. The problem with Wesley is he's overpowered. Wesley has, you know, not quite god-level powers, but he has enough powers to solve almost any problem. Here, good to have you here.
You got the wrong guy, pal.
We don't want to play Door of Shadows until we have at least 7 mana, so we can do the temporary Blood in the Water.
I'll try.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
Unfortunate. We were hoping to, draw like a backstab or something that could have mattered right now. Oh, we played the Ghoulish Alchemist, didn't we? So I was gonna take Tooth and Nefarian, but if we already played Ghoulish Alchemist, I should take Potion Belt. Guys, is this? Yeah.
I'll try.
Quickly.
TechWatch TNG was the cliche tech genius, which didn't seem too bad. Does it get worse? So he during the course of Next Generation, Wesley meets up with a character called the Traveler.
Hearty snack.
The Traveler, who can use math to make magic happen. And the Traveler recruits Wesley to also become a Traveler. So now Wesley has literal math magic. It makes him too strong.
Feel my might! Those were priceless! Feel my might!
Any action between the Traveler and Q? They... I think they may have implied a couple of things during Season 2 of Picard. Only a little bit, though. Guys, I'm the only person who doesn't hate Wesley. I think because people generally like Will Wheaton now, who played Wesley. I think some people have softened on Wesley because they like Will Wheaton now. Man. I think I also softened on Wesley because I kind of like the Neelix on Voyager even less. So, you know. So I could maybe do the Blood in the Water right now. I'd just be going face with it, so... Just play the City Architect. I was quite the chemist himself, quite the scientist myself. Did I say Jazz? I'm not sure if I did. Good to see Jazz as they Dragonbane shot me. We're gonna have to take our first 3-minute break after this. We've been playing for an hour. Just go Sunwell plus Accuser.
This shall be tolerated.
I don't know what the right... there's a cleave card in. Right? There's a cleave card in. So we want... We want our highest damage minion as far apart from the taunt as possible.
Fellow no, that's not right.
What's the name of the lawful evil guy from Deep Space Nine? Do you mean Gul Dukat? Gul Dukat, the Cardassian guy with the great voice?
A thirst beyond death.
Price is lawful. Well, he's lawful insofar as guys. That's cheers. I mean, he's lawful insofar as he's, you know, usually acting with the authority of the Cardassian, you know, the Cardassian government structure. Usually. So staying in darkness and schooling can help try to avoid the Sinner. A little bit of armor here could be a little helpful. Well, I guess we can do this, right? We can go schooling, 1 fish, 2 fish, blue fish. And this will let us put the 2 damage here. And then we can use another Tooth Nefarian.
Quit distracting me.
Dang! Come on! Come on! Does it even show up on the history bar? But it's sniped the 5/5 anyway. I got this wall, I had 2 fish, I had the 3/4, and it killed the 5/5 anyway. I tried. Sniper Horse? I'm pretty sure it's a Metal Gear villain. This game with new cards gonna be awesome. Yeah, you know, I mean, they certainly leave it off on a cliffhanger of sorts, which I imagine will happen in maybe, I don't know, maybe all the episodes. I think they said it's supposed to be one big movie essentially. Yeah, cousin of Sniper Wolf. Don't be silly. Sniper Wolf is part of the wolf family. Sniper Horse is part of the horse family. They're both snipers within their respective families.
Just a scratch.
As I switch from Decadent to mission type of episode. Much more in the spirit of Next Generation. Decadent. Just, I'm considering that wording.
I wonder.
There's Stonewell, but in reality, do I need it? This is gonna make me overdraw almost every time. Almost every time.
Join the spirits.
This sharks could form a Sharknado. I had to get some worse actors than me for that. So 20 years of mansion rotting. Is that just to make wine? Yeah. I was just, I don't know. The word decadence threw me off. But yeah, I think I mentioned the other day. I think at this point the character, not the actor, you know, Patrick Stewart's like 82 or something. I think at this point the character of Picard is, I think he's 104 or 106, which is fine because McCoy was like over 130. But it's a bit interesting. Because 106, well, yeah, because he was like 96 in season 2 of Picard, and now it's 10 years later. He was like 94 or 96. The character's a bit older than the actor.
They need our care. Now more
The
than ever.
exit is this way.
That's a weird card to get.
Quickly.
Join the spirits.
Feel my might.
You know, they've got all these shock spares in deck, but they only do 1 damage each, right? Yeah, Youthful 106, right? So it says how's the life and the cards. Well, the cards in this deck are sweet. I've been trying to play around the cleave, but they didn't actually cleave this. Yeah, we are gonna burn a card. That's okay. It's like all these old stuff, that constant torment. Yeah, the Although, I did like the conversation. Wait, I thought I was gonna burn a card. Oh, it was the hawk. It wasn't the draw a card anymore. I did like the conversation in season... It was season 1, wasn't it? Yeah, it must have been. I did like the conversation in season 1 where 7 of 9 and him were talking respectively about their experiences with you know, being former Borg. Being former Borg. They're like, we're both not okay, but we're working on it.
Well fought. I concede.
Every day of my life, I think was 7's line. Alright, alright. 3 wins, 1 loss. In the first hour of the stream, thanks to Night Train, Rosenberg, Quays, and Doug, all with the subs, and thank you for being here with the Sunday stream with a pretty sweet deck. We are going to take our first 3-minute break. Dennis, anything in chat? Just give you a former Borg? Well, yeah. Picard and 7 of 9 have 2 different perspectives, though. Johnson missed the collective. 7 of 9 said that quite a bit. 7 of 9 was assimilated as a child. She was assimilated as a child, and she was a Borg robo-zombie drone for, you know, over like 10 years. And then they mostly deborgify her. And then Picard was a Borg for like a day, however long Best of Both Worlds lasts. And they deborgify him right away, but while he is a Borg, you know, the Borg make him kill a bazillion people. So, you know, no, not a bazillion, but a lot of people. All right, we're back. We're back in 3 minutes. Alright, alright. 3 wins, 1 loss. Jess says the episode that Picard becomes a Borg, the best Next Generation episode. It is usually ranked as either the best one or at least in the top 3. And it's literally called the best of both worlds. So it's got best in the title. It's got best in the title. Potion belt against priest. Still think we focus on these. It's to the point. See, it's true for mage because I don't get that class offered. Well, I don't either. I haven't been offered mage in 15 runs. It's a problem. It's a problem. So we could totally coin, like, the Scorpid, but that seems very unnecessary. This was wrong, by the way. I should have put the maze guide on this side in case I got direwolf.
Let's give him a wolf's welcome.
Let's just kill this fairly threatening guard with Crow's Nest. We could try to set up a poison against it, which will probably work too, but let's just kill it. You have to decide if we want a whole bunch of 1/1s or if I want one less 1/1.
Answer the question. Answer the question.
I mean, this makes me very slightly weaker to Holy Nova, but hardly.
Psychic detective coming through.
So I really don't want the Psychic to steal any of my cards. I want it to steal the coin. I want it to steal the coin. I absolutely don't want it to steal Scorpid. I would really want to not steal Blood in the Water. Alright, so I'm gonna give him a chance to steal the Blood in the Water. We're gonna play the Scorpid first, then we're gonna murder accusation the Azure Drake, then we're gonna kill the Psychic. Another Blood in the Water or the Tooth, keeping in mind they could steal either of these cards.
Answer the question.
Because if the math is correct, there's only a 1.5% chance to not get offered mage in 15 runs. Hashtag winning. And they silence both my poisons, but I still get to keep the bodies at least.
You got the wrong guy, pal.
Hawk Cold Tooth Yeti is a valid play here. But I'm probably just gonna go for the Blood in the Water. Now we're very vulnerable to something like Holy Nova. Yeah. They did get it.
They need our care. Now more than ever.
Answer the question.
Well, hopefully they just don't have anything like, I don't know, Whirlpool, any really good board clears. Clean the scene would work.
Ready to fight for a better future?
Currently we have lethal. If they heal their face, will be 1 off lethal. I don't know if we'll fall. I'm acting like I'm okay. So if I go 1-1-1-1-1-1 dagger, I can kill the 6/4. Let's see if we can convince them that I'm not trying to go for lethal. Yeah, they played this taunt anyway, which is gonna prevent the lethal. Decepticon, well, my robots in disguise did not work this time. Okay.
Answer the question.
They're at 7. We're showing 15 damage technically, but it's really easy to stop 5 of it. It's supposed to be. It looks like a hand sticking a seashell. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be like a goalie glove or maybe a dog training glove. It's unclear. It's unclear. There's also some chance that it's bugged and there's like supposed to be a corgi in there because these are all part of the corgi cup. Ant says a thing which might be, do you speak Russian? Which I do not. I do not. If that is the question. Yeah, good news they're at 2. Bad news, they've been able to stop my lethal twice. Yes, that says maybe she's one of the dog training guys. Where's all objective? Yeah, that's what it looks the most like to me. Which, you know, I guess is just a joke about their vicious corgis. But there's a corgi cup. Is that a real thing? And make it up. They made that up entirely. It's not like a so there is a bunch of corgi stuff in World of Warcraft actually, but the corgi cup itself is not. Wait, what? Wait, what happened? Oh, they swapped its health. I'm like, oh, why is the behemoth only 1 health? But they stopped my lethal again. They stopped my lethal again. 1 life, it was off switcheroo. It was off switcheroo, so something else got the original 10 health or whatever it usually has. Yeah, there is corgi stuff. One of the cute things you can do in World of Warcraft is there's a pair of corgi glasses. There's some corgi goggles. If you put the corgi goggles on, then every character in World of Warcraft turns into a corgi from your perspective. Ragnaros becomes a corgi. Every player becomes a corgi. Yeah, Ivan says the Russian guy asked, "How are you?" in an informal way. Like the Russian equivalent of "What's up?" Unfortunately, I can't respond in kind. Well, there's who likes corgis. Who doesn't like corgis? Let's try 2 random enemies. Dang. Dang, but they're out of mana, right? They're out of mana, so we still win?
It is finished.
All the raid bosses are like huge corgis, and they actually become tiny corgis. It doesn't scale them. It doesn't scale them. They just all turn into little teeny tiny corgis. But yeah, the corgi cup. The corgi cup, they're adding a bunch of corgi-related skins, which unfortunately don't really have very corgi-related voice lines. So yeah, the other one.
I will seek triumph on any field.
There's Darian. There's Darian holding the corgi. And then everybody's favorite character.
Yeah, I'm the real first-round pick here.
There's Nimsy with a corgi fursuit on. So, you know, it's the Corgi Cup. It's the Corgi Cup. Their latest round. It's their latest round of things. What was I saying before we hop in? Oh, I was just saying really quick. This is like 30 seconds. Jazz was saying, is the episode where Picard turns into a Borg the best Next Generation episode? And it's really, really, really high up there. Sometimes listed as the best episode, but it's to such a degree. It's revered to such a degree.
It had
that
everything in it. With Best of Both Worlds, the stakes were so high, and the idea that Patrick had been taken by the Borg, and that I say fire at the end of an episode, was huge.
Mr. Worf, fire.
Star Trek: The Next Generation, the best of both worlds, coming to...
So it's revered to such a degree, they put out a Blu-ray that is just those 2 episodes. That's how high those episodes are revered. Is they put out a dedicated Blu-ray just for them. You could also get them on like the season 3 and 4 box sets, but Himes is better than Next Generation films. Well, incidentally, the really good Next Generation film is the Borg one. First Contact, but yeah, I would say Best of Both Worlds is better than the other 3 Next Generation movies.
Maiev versus Urel.
The light heals all wounds. Let the games begin!
I translated roughly what Ant said, which was, "Come to Moscow, my friends. We'll meet, and the wine is on me." I think is what they said. The Vino Isminia.
What is it?
They do Blu-ray for the episode Picard's Torture? Nah, just Best of Both Worlds. I mean, you can get that on the Season 6 box set. Chain of Command. Chain of Command is the name of those episodes. It's unimpressed with their version. Kept that Sarad skin, though, which, yeah, is not really related to the Corgi Cup. At least I don't think so. So, this could be Get Down, yeah, but if it is, I'll allow it, I guess. So I'm really, really worried that they, like, discovered,
No, that's not right.
discovered to just straight up have Seal of Blood. It's so red. Let's negotiate. You concede, and I'll let you live. Okay. Just play the Diver, or do I want to play the other Sun Whale? The Diver is like, you know, the Diver's really good in the future, whereas the Initiates tend to get worse and worse as the game goes on. Let's go for another one. Thanks to Squids. Thanks to Squids with the follow, I appreciate that.
Quit distracting me.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, they're doing a pretty good job with these secrets. Right. If you wanted to go for full value, you'd poison this, but we're gonna poison the 5/5. What are we going for? I could Cutlass this, poison that, and play the 4/4, which is pretty good. I can Dagger and play the Panda, but that seems less good. It just says come visit. Just says come visit, I think. Power of the Wild, Grave Digging. I do have an Undead for Grave Digging, but... Feel my might. Took Power of the Wild. I think we have enough value between the Panda and our likely top decks that really I just want more ways to gain immediate board control. Uh-oh. I might be really happy with my choice. I don't know, I'm losing so much health. I might be really happy with my choice because this lets me kill that without taking 5 damage, but oh boy, we are in trouble. We are in trouble.
The exit is this way. Something need doing?
Yeah, well, they might kill me here. Not too tough.
Can't go round, gotta go.
Right now, I'm just happy to be alive. We're at 4 health. We're dead to, you know, like a true silver.
I'll try. Work.
Wow. That lets me stay alive on board. This is too dangerous. Alright, so this would be terrible before the patch, but now we do get a corpse counter. Alright, we're still dead. The true silver. I got a taunt here. There's the 3/3. It can kill the poison.
You got the wrong guy, pal.
The 5/5 suspect. So the safest play is actually to trade here and Primordial Drake. We still die to silence. I can, like, blood in the water this and put the 5/5 into this, but then if the 3-cost minion they summon is not killable by the peon, I like won't clear and I'll be either dead or I'll have like 1 health left.
Swiftly.
Army of the Dead is also worth thinking about. If we had more health. Also get buffed, correct? Yeah, you know, I guess you're right. This doesn't say during your turn. Now they're discovering a weapon, and we're already so low on health. Thanks to Lar with the follow, I appreciate it. My health is so low. Yes, when he was there, my voice turned. Hold the line, Yogi. Hold the line. You can survive against this weapon. Probably only got like 2 attack. Could be true. It could be true. Maybe they took the Divine Shield minion, Yugi, to buff it like that. They did. They're out of cards, Yugi. They're right where you want them. They might be. They might be. Hold on. What can we do? What can we do? They have so many stats. I can make the potion belt cost 0 with this. It might destroy random minions, and I would still have enough mana for the Army of the Dead. I think we're probably good as long as I don't get unlucky with this. Good. I want this. And I want this. I don't think there was a way to preserve my taunt. I don't think. We're still dead to True Silver. Oh, jeez. No, I've tried so hard. I've tried so hard. I can keep trying. I can keep trying with this.
We will rebuild.
Oh, dear. Good top deck. Good top deck. Oh, dear.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, hold the line. Just like Joey would have done. Murder accusation. I could... see, if I blood in the water this... and trade... here... and here, then I can murder accusation yeah, okay. Okay. Alright, they're off board again. I got a taunt in their way. Just remember who's standing in your way. Good to see 50 ammo with the fur. The big fur. So much fur, can't handle it. And always say maintain a 0.93 or higher average leaderboard material. Isn't everybody technically getting on the leaderboard right now? I mean, it's up to like 630 people, right? Does it just go infinitely? Not sure. Are they dead? I think I'm 1 off currently.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
That'll do it. That'll do it. I got exactly enough mana. Hold the line!
Built back stronger. Feel my might.
Easy, not so easy. Not so easy. But worked out. Checks this arena rotation so hard. Really high skill ceiling in some games. I would agree. I think I've been lax. I think I've been lax. I think I've gotten used to metas where there's often only one correct and obvious play. There are more complicated board states right now. There are more complicated ways to do damage. And I've messed up. I've messed up more often than More often than recent metas. I need to step up the brain power, or I need to get more help from chat. Made a little marker, said that was a good match. 5 wins, 1 loss. Thanks, Obama, for joining us. Fix is using brain in Hearthstone. Me use brain? That's impossible. Tried so hard to get so far, and it did matter. It did. Blazer says they got a challenge a friend quest available. Ivan says they would take it. When says that opponent is so frustrated right now. Miss
Let the games begin.
Keller said, I get lucky the strongest champion. Which I'm gonna mispronounce really badly, but looks fine to say, so you know what? What is it? It's Vizet Silnesium Champion. Oh, champion's really easy, because it's just champion. That one's easy. It's too early for murder accusation, I think. Too early for murder. Murder most foul. I could just let Google say it, actually, right? If it's a thing, I mean, hey, it's obviously a super huge population, and they shut down the China servers, so I guess it's a big exodus. It's smaller than it could have been, right? Because there's still, you know, the so-called, you know, the Great Firewall of China, which, you know, I would assume means everybody exodusing to the 3 servers over in the non-China areas. You know, I assume they still have to use like a VPN to get through. So, you know, it's probably only the players that really want to keep playing Hearthstone. There's probably a lot of players that just, you know, abandon it. So we already drew our Hinchclanburg. Oh shoot! Oh wait! Oh no! Oh no! I've drawn both my pirates. The Swashburglar's already on board. Oh boo! Boo! I would have actually played Sunwell. I would have played Sunwell. What does the Google translates like Russian voice sound?
Везет сильнейшим. Чемпион.
Champion, there it is. This does count as an undead. That's something.
One Sunday get you after I'm done.
Who's hiding now? Come out, come out!
I can reborn this undead too. Just gets true sword. Wait, the opponent, or are you saying the person in chat? There could be something wrong with the messages, but it didn't seem that way based on the Google Translate.
Think.
Red checks the leaderboard. That's probably an old leaderboard. Now we got the live leaderboards. I haven't told Moobot about that.
One Sunday get you after I'm done.
Metal. Feel my might.
I guess I don't really want them to have a healing tome forever, so I'm gonna kill that. Makes me more vulnerable to AoE. Yun says, hey, are you still on keto? I'm actually not on keto right this minute. I've been for years on the stream. Usually only take a week off for like Thanksgiving and Christmas type thing, but actually, you know, we did we did a sponsorship for HelloFresh, which was pretty successful. And, you know, I might go back to low carb any time now. So, you know, I've been eating, like, you know, this is a jammy bacon and Gouda melt, which is not low carb. So normally we're on low carb, but I'm actually not right now. Might go back anytime. Might go back anytime. If he tries to add a command, I don't think mods have power over Moobot. I don't think they do, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. That's probably what's interesting. I think we're still gonna take full-blown evil.
A tango? A tango?
Feel my might!
Stormback Aid Station could actually be interesting, but I think we're running out of cards quickly enough to draw 2 minions. Oh, what the heck just happened? Oh, man. I'm glad I wasn't actively roping. The mouse just freaked out for a second. But has no masters. There's a song from Metal Gear called My Own Master Now, but I guess I don't have it. Yeah, this is a pretty aggressive play. I have a play that's more board control-y and less aggressive. I think Aid Station was more value. Well, so the reason I didn't take Aid Station was I couldn't play at that turn. And so if they ever, like, lightning storm me and I end up stuck with this Aid Station, I'm like, oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah, just gonna go full-blown evil twice and win the game. Yeah, well, that worked out very well. That worked out very well. Oh, GG. 6 wins, 1 loss. I'm gonna try to edit that Moobot command, but that game was going so quick. Custom commands. Leaderboard, edit.
Maiev versus Scarlet!
The unholy fester.
Let the games begin!
There's no leaderboard player. Is Jedi on there? Have you ever encountered a leaderboard player before? Well, no. Survive this. Normally I'd keep the Swashburglar, but I want to kind of draw it with Cutlass. They're 5th, are they? You're right. 5.48 average, which is better than I'm doing right now. I'm at like 4.9. Is there a limit to the leaderboard? I don't know. I don't know. So we toss Cutlass over Swash. Well, it's just the idea of am I gonna be able to draw both pirates off Cutlass? Which is another thing I don't know. There's the Swashburglar back. We're trying to, well, A, see this thing live, and B, draw the second pirate. Alright, so we swing here, we draw the other pirate, we tooth the Nefarian over here, and we can play the Swashburglar too. Best in Shell for more taunt power? Curious choice. Even Bash could be more helpful. Alright, well, he's got a ton of value. We drew 2 extra cards off Cutlass. We got the card off Tooth and Nefarian. Another pirate. Doesn't help me, does it, though? It's not in my deck. Just as the Battlegrounds leaderboard scope to 445,000th place. As in the subject of leaderboards, brings into question how you celebrate the occasion, like on Red Arena, get special badge for on the leaderboard, but what now? I don't know, if you're in the top 200 on the last day of the meta, I don't know. I don't know. There's so many things I don't know that we're talking about. What city are you from? I don't get that specific. We're on the West Coast. West Coast, US.
I wonder.
The West Coast. The best coast.
Something needs doing.
Unfortunately, we will not draw a pirate here. I'm out. I'm out. This is the city of Townsville is under attack. Why are we in the city of Townsville? Oh yeah, what city? Right. Because I live on 123 Fake Street. The 4 states that border Springfield. Kentucky, Alaska, Maine, and Kentucky. Oh, wait, I did Kentucky twice.
I'll try. Work.
Jackpot's kind of sweet, but it's also kind of far away.
All it takes is a lot of lava.
I could think about that hawk, but took to discover it anyway. I don't know, I got plenty of value.
That's not right.
Show these mortals your true form.
Restore. Restore could be a colossal problem.
Searing slash.
I went for the jackpot. I was gonna play a peasant first, but that doesn't kind of help me much. Oh dear. Yeah, Blister could be a problem with the new Colossal Dragon. Yeah. We saw it once. We saw it once off Press Tour. Yeah, because their arena leaderboard average is rising overall. This is low. Good to have you, Zion. Hope you're doing well this weekend. So we've chosen a draft. Press Tour could be interesting. Chosen death. We got this Deathborn that might be interesting. They have 2 discovered spells, though. If they try to Scourge on 9, I guess we're gonna brawl them?
Let's give him a wolf's welcome. You are not welcome here.
We have to question how good Deathborn would be on this turn, for one thing. We might have more important questions. I bet Blood in the Water is the way to go this turn. Yeah, must be. Must be. I can do the Potion Belt as well. Aye. So these are 2 discovered spells, which could include On-Curve Scourge, and this might be a dragon. That's quite a spell. That's quite a spell. I mean, it's technically a little slow. Sneaker redeems the anime voice turn. What fools, Yogi! They have spent 7 mana doing nothing on board. But Joey, they've got 8 random spells. Yeah, but you look at, but Yogi, you're bored. Their health's going down. Does that value this? Actually, did I read Lyra's first message? Because Lyra says, so much for being earlier, so I think it said, how are the runs going? It says the first run. This was the first run. Did I respond to that? I can't recall. I can't recall anything ever. You know it. You know it. I know it. So I can get 3... I can get 3 skeletons off Deathborn. I can reborn one of them. That's actually pretty sweet. I'm gonna damage this down to 5-1, but that's okay. I think. Wait, no, I can't get 3. No, I would only get 2. Because I'd be killing this one. Huh. You're spot. Look, I'm a bear now. So I'm trying to beat Sudwell. Get 3 if you really believe. I'm still gonna use it. I might. Like, what's my play otherwise? I guess I'd be looking at Burglar.
Quickly.
Yeah, I should look at Burglar. I don't know. We're in trouble. Alright, we're in trouble against the billion random spells. We're in trouble. Fixes move like the furries do. What? With the staff? Yeah, he said, yeah, good to see Yeti. Yeah, so you can really believe. I don't know what I believe in right now. Oh, there goes 3 of my minions. There goes 3 of my minions and half their mana. Matrix quotes. Go over safe side. Wait. Hey, do that. Never see a streamer move that fast. You move like the agents do? Yes, I'm glad these gonna be in standard. It just gives me such a quandary, though, Yeti. Such a quandary. I don't know what to do now. I don't know what to do, because if I don't roll on her banner, I may never get her, but I also might get her in 5 seconds without investing any resources. So I don't know. Ooh, that's really weak to Deathborn. Sweet. Actually, they're like dead. No, wait. Actually, I could have killed him. I could have killed him, but I chose not to. That's okay. I didn't want to kill him yet anyway. Ooh, what if they do like a mass dispel from Priest? Was it possible for me to... What if I bump... Like, what if I bump the turtle into the Annexia to make room? Would I be able to make room for the sweep? It says yes. Although it wouldn't have actually killed him, would it? They said the air was bad, should be free the day before safe pass. Natural causes, like, must be efficient. I know. I want to be efficient with my resources. Resources are precious in Genshin.
Comes prepared.
Expenses, they've been over for the 7th minion. Because they would be dead. Would they? If I was short. Still trading the next year, but that means like 2 missed face damage, doesn't it? Was it enough to kill him? Chicken action. Do 3 damage and destroy a random minion. I'm sure they must be dead. I'm just trying to make sure I don't screw it up somehow. This is just sweep. I shouldn't just sweep, should I? Oh, actually, I can because of the mixed concoction. You're right. You're right. Which was easier. Which is easier than thinking about this. I was trying to think if, you know, it was better to trade and then do face and then sweep, but if I got the potion, I don't even have to. Alright, 7 wins, 1 loss. We got the infinite, thanks to Matthew with the fall like 5 minutes ago. I appreciate it. Because I could have brawled for some panache. I was trying to... It's like I was trying to do something. It definitely wasn't important. It definitely wasn't important, but yeah. But yeah, no, there's... QN. But there it is. There she is. There she is, being put on the standard banner in Genshin. Now I don't know what to do. Now I don't know what to do. It's my favorite character design they've ever put in Genshin, but she's like part of the core set. She's part of the core set of Genshin now, essentially. Which means you can get her at any time in the future. Just on a unlucky roll. Let's just go for C6. Yeah, there's no corset. Guess we're keeping Accuser. He'll give us thumbs up. Joker! We can dedicate that windy if you want it. If you want it.
Greetings, competitor!
The exit is this way.
I don't think I want to slow down here. But yes, thank you very much, Joker, with the 13 months of sub, going beyond the Golden Joker.
Excellent decision.
Very, very appreciated. Hope you continue to enjoy the stream for 13 years to come. Hearthstone 3036 is going to be the hypest year. At that point, we're going to have Monk and Evoker and some new weird classes like Mechanist and Crystal from Star Fox. Get some crossover characters. The Microsoft acquisition will be done by then, so we'll have Master Chief as well. You know? Gonna have all types of stuff. That's the Dungeons and Dragons I mentioned before, but yeah, check out John's streaming. Wish you luck with your Dungeons and Dragons. Alright, so what's with all the China names? They shut down the China server, indeed. Indeed. Guess it's time to accuse him of murder. Murder most foul. Murder accusation that. Kill this. Play the potion belt. I could also re-dagger, which re-daggering is actually good right now. So why'd they shut it down? You know, it's a complicated thing, but essentially the deal fell through. The deal fell through between Blizzard and NetEase, which was... To do business in China, you have to go through a Chinese company, and so they had to deal with NetEase, and that deal fell through. I think I actually want to re-dagger right now. Normally I would potion belt, but right now I think we want to re-dagger.
Feel my might!
Imagine me a day one World of Warcraft player in China that never quit. Well, I'm not sure if that, I mean, you could be day one for China. I'm like, I don't know when it launched in China. It wasn't on the actual launch, was it? But yeah. Very, very, very unfortunate for any players there, for sure. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Let's try to force him to kill the hawk, I guess. The other option is like dagger and tooth, but that seems terrible.
We need our care. Now more than ever.
Feel my might!
If I should wish Blood Knight when you need him, yeah, +9/+9. Help us out too. Alright. What's the best one card that deals with the buffet? Well, Fan of Knives is not in. So, I don't know. I mean, you just get like Ghostly Strike for 1 mana, deal 1 damage, draw a card. That might be okay. If they kill both these minions, which they almost certainly will, the Accuser can kill the 6/4. It's a Blood Knight, but Blood Knight's not in the meta. This is Twisting Nether. Alright, so we kill this. We kill this. We kill that, and they got 2 cards left. And we got a lot more than 2 cards. So if their 2 cards are not supreme omega powerful cards, we should be all good. We should be all good. Isn't that clean the scene from Priest? And test out if the run's gone so far today. This is the only run so far today. It's the only run so far. I don't know if Monsieur is still here, but at least, even with the starting late, if Monsieur is still here, at least got to see one infinite run. Probably won't get to see the end of it, but... I see a rumor the next year was Master Chief. That's right, John Halo himself. The previous head of WoW actually did say they wanted Master Chief in Battlegrounds, but they're gone now. I just got hit really hard by that. Okay. Riot with Venomous Scorpid is pretty interesting. Who's a quiet riot? It's definitely Riot. We're one way away from true infinite. Because right from Warrior, right? Yeah, Warrior. They go Sermon, they get some power for the future, but not exactly in trouble right now. I forget, does Riot go in order of play? Remember.
I wonder.
It probably, I guess that kind of doesn't matter. Because I don't think I'm using it this turn.
I have so much in store for you.
Got a mass polymorph. I got a don't stand the fire. We have all the value we need to win this game. We just need not to do anything to somehow burst us as Paladin, which is pretty tough. Is what that 2-mana demon hair card that pings twice, 5-mana priest procs twice. Oh, if it only procs twice if you had it on dead die though. This is what about chat draft? We are supposed to do a chat draft. Lowers pointed out I forgot to do it the other day. We could potentially do it. Alright. Don't stand the fire clears. This draws our Swashburglar. I bet they'll just concede here. I mean, we're so many cards ahead of them. We're billions of cards ahead of them. Because I feel like this is a good man for his chat Jefferson we had. I would agree with that. I would agree with that. So many picks are actually between, like, 3 great cards.
Reporting for duty.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
mean, we're so fine here. We're so fine.
Show your metal! Show your metal!
This gonna be annoying for like riot. If this hits here first, just drops the shield. Can I lose 7 health? I guess?
Show your metal!
That peon?
Show your metal!
Is that?
Feel my might!
I don't know. It's not like that. I don't know enough about riot. Yeah, it's order of activation. It seems so optimal. Well, I think maybe the cutlass was guaranteed to attack over there, but I can't remember. I can't remember.
I'll try. Work, work.
One Sunday get you after I'm done.
Those were quite
Hey, so boats really going distance, huh? Maybe they know how to draw power and pyroblast. This is me, Russia Dolls, for discover. Yep, yep. Actually, if they have Alex Straza, I lose? That'd be impressive.
Good.
That'd be impressive.
That feels
And sad.
Reporting for duty.
I remember back in the day, Chat Jeff, 50 people picked a deck that went 12 wins. Then sometimes they also tried to pick the darkness, so, you know, it balanced out. It balanced out. Dedicate that win to Joker with the 13 months sub. I didn't say chat from Joker, did I? But make doubly sure. Don't think I did. Don't think I did. Just making sure. Alright. 8 wins, 1 loss. We've been playing for 2 hours and 10 minutes. He says this is the true infinite. The infinity sign, the figure 8. We do need to take a 3-minute break. We're back in 3 minutes to see if we can keep winning. It'd be nice. It'd be nice. 8's already nice, though. thanks for the grand the break. Check pick plus 2 your hand, I guess. I'd go over to Europe, though, like we used to go for chat drafts. I'm not doing too well in this meta either way.
Versus Valera.
Watch your back.
Let the games begin!
So, dagger and the cutlass is very good. You could keep the embalmer potentially to reborn that, but against their dagger, that's not even that good, so... Let's just toss. We're trying not to draw... either of the pirates, I guess.
Greetings, competitor!
I kinda wanna drop the peon, but it's gonna mess up my whole cutlass plan. Yeah, last match I was roping the opponent with like an unlosable game. Chat had to be read. I'm just gonna draw. I'm just gonna draw a pirate and go face, get the 2/5 down. You could potentially play Pandaren Importer that turn instead. Hope your dagger gets to hit a minion instead of just face.
I'm not going down without a fight!
Oh shoot! Ah, one in 23 to draw the only other pirate. Oh! I don't think I like this either. Oh no. Oh no. Well, two things went very, very wrong.
I take this. Oh, and that.
So murder accusation does 4 damage here. That's very reasonable.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
I can use Ghostly Strike to get a random rogue spell off Peon, but I don't think I'm gonna go for that. I don't know. This thing's a little pricey, though, honestly. Yeah, Larry says, well, I could do some with the amount of value this deck seems to get. And I do have cards that draw cards here and here. It's a 5-mana upfront investment.
Two is company. This can't be good.
There's no spoilers, please, but the art book for the new Zelda got leaked today. It's got people upset about trying to avoid it. Ah. Yeah, about, what, a month in advance? When's the game actually release? I keep forgetting the day. It's near the end of March, right? Yeah. Oh, it's actually May? Shoot, I thought it was March for some reason. May 11th? Yeah. You know, I mean, honestly, I would say that for me, Zelda is one of the titles I think I would care the least about learning a spoiler for, but yeah, I can still understand the frustration. This stream is a ton of spoilers, mostly for old Star Trek shows. Sir Darth Vader will be in the new Zelda game. Well, he's in Fortnite, so why not? Spanish stream gives people with no interest in Star Trek a sudden interest, but then spoils it for them. Well, you know, I spoil one story at a time, and there's over 800 Star Trek stories, so, you know, it's fine. It's voiced by Scruffy. But it's the yeah with... That's got a higher pitched bark than Scruffy has. Just imagine how difficult it would be if this channel has strict no spoilers for everything. Yeah, I mean, I'm decently strict about no spoilers for anything super recent, but not for anything. Think of any very green aliens? Is that a bait question or no? 'Cause, I mean, there's obviously the Orion green alien women that are a famous trope.
They need our care now more than ever.
Zaxis, thank you for the 11 months of sub.
Excellent decision.
Very, very appreciated. There's also the Gorn. There's also the Lizardmen. Everybody loves the Lizardmen. It was 6 months after it comes on the DVD. I think we're more concerned about streaming. To get marked for lack of obvious knowledge. Yeah, we're just questioning whether it's a bait question, you know? You know?
Time for the finishing touch.
Everybody loves the Gorn, though. Everybody loves the Gorn.
What about the captain? If I could help him, I would. I cannot.
Not very green. It's a little washed out there. If we look at the remaster trailer, it might look more green. I see more bolder in 4K. Let's see. Does it look more green on the remaster trailer?
You are not welcome here.
Yeah, a little. A little. Still not super bright green.
To the death.
There's absolutely nothing we can do to help him.
He's the ultimate challenge. Survival.
Your captain is losing his battle.
You need to do it.
He has the time.
Now where are we? If I use Primordial Drake, I do get the random rogue spell, but isn't Blood in the Water way better, especially with murder accusation? Alright, we just need them not to have discovered an incredible dragon, which they could, and not to have an incredible spell from another class, which they could. Right, green.
Potions, flasks, beer.
Show these armies so Ryan when. There's one version. There's one version.
UPN Friday on an all-new Star Trek Enterprise.
I think she likes you.
The women of Orion have the power.
Feel the power. Like an archer has a very large...
Do you feel me?
Ship.
The power to drive half the crew.
Their presence is becoming disruptive.
You're telling me.
It's a highly potent pheromone.
Do you feel me?
Out of control. With only 6 episodes left, anything could happen.
The final episodes.
I'll cry.
Boom. This is the large. I got large damage too. That's actually I know because that's what she was. So the idea. You're right to a degree. 9 wins, 1 loss. 9 wins, 1 loss. Dedicate that win to Zaxxas with the 11 months of sub. Almost. Almost the golden badge. Very much appreciated, Zaxxas. Almost the golden badge. Safer here with your support. Safer in that match. Safer in that match. Or so that screams early 90s. Oh, sorry, knots. The knots. The knots would make sense. Which you're correct then. Is that what a sexual trailer? There's a lot of sexual Enterprise trailers. Is that Trandoshan? Pretty much. There's Zaxxas. There's Zaxxas. Pensgriff. Where the Orions do some sort of celebrity cameo. It feels like celebrity cameo. Well, that's it. That's the thing, is that, you know, one of the kind of well-known tropey things about Star Trek is, you know, oh yeah, Kirk and those green alien women. But the green alien women almost never show up. The Orion girls, you know, they're in Pike's episode, actually. They're in the cage. And then they, like, don't show up again until much, much, much later. Did this ever happen? Not that I recall. You think it's just Gamora? Well, I mean, Gamora is played by Zoe, I forget how to pronounce her last name, isn't it? And she played Uhura in Star Trek 2009, and Star Trek 2009 did put an Orion girl in the movie. There's a bit of a connection there.
Maiev versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Let the games begin!
What do you think about Star Trek 2009 movie? You think it was a great movie? People were new to Star Trek. I agree. I just really like it in general. It is very Star Warsy, though. You know, it's J.J. Abrams. Yeah, I just really like it. I think it's great. I think it's great. You got old Spock in there. Classic Spock. I think the plot makes sense. Unlike Unlike the second one, Star Trek Into Darkness, which is a pretty movie and a well-acted movie, but the plot doesn't really make any sense.
Greetings, competitor!
Greetings, competitor! Well, we get a 9-win mage. That's scary.
Were you followed?
It was just Star Trek Beyond was a bit disappointed. Well, yeah, a lot of like hardcore Star Trek fans really liked Beyond. I liked it okay, but I hated the music thing at the end, and I guess I didn't find it that compelling. It kind of reminds me of, I don't know, Insurrection from Picard, just because Insurrection's an okay movie. I feel like Star Trek Beyond's an okay movie. It's pretty true to Trek, but yeah, cool villain in the second movie. Yeah, except he's the wrong actor for that character. Never been in Star Trek 2009, but more too modern to you. Well, yeah, I mean they got the iPhone bridge. They got the iPhone bridge and the lens flares everywhere. Yada yada. Second Trek movie scene. The first would be in the Borg movie Picard, which is a great one. Love that one. First mage? Have we avoided mage this far? That seems unlikely, but is it true? Wow, you're right. No wonder we got wins. No wonder we got wins with this deck. We lost to Hunter right away, and we beat Paladin, Hunter, Priest, Paladin, Shaman, Death Knight, Paladin, Rogue. Yeah. We managed to dodge the mages, which is very lucky.
I'll try.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
Guess assassinate. Paladin's plenty, yep. Which is good for Paladin, because Paladin was unplayable last meta. Right? It was in second place, and they nerfed it to, like, unplayability. So it's nice to see Paladin back in action, I suppose. Yeah, that's a good place to end at. I have to lose 2 in a row for that, which we very well could. Games I like the actors, like to see more movies being made. Yeah, the Star Trek 4 for the reboots has been on and then off and then on and then off and then on. I think it's back off again. I think currently they're not doing Star Trek 4, but I don't know. I don't know. It's been so up in the air. I don't even know. This is really bad against the 4-1, but I don't have a whole lot of choice.
Those were priceless.
Yes, I've never seen the TV show. What's the difference between Khan from the movie and Khan from the show? Well, so Khan, you know... So Khan was in this episode, Space Seed, played by Ricardo Montalban. And that's a pretty great episode. And then he's in the original Star Trek 2, which, it's still Ricardo Montalban. And it's even better than the episode, way better. And then, yeah, he's Benedict Cumberbatch in Star Trek Into Darkness, which... I like Benedict Cumberbatch a lot, but he's not even an actor. It's like vaguely similar to Montalban, so it was a weird choice. And yeah, they put out a comic. They put out a comic where they show him as a character similar to Montalban getting cosmetic surgery to become a British guy. Which is kind of weird, but... My current big question is how much DLC will they make for Hogwarts Legacy? Apparently it's put out a statement saying they're not planning on any, but I don't know if they'll stick to that. That's very forgettable in the show. I think he's more forgettable than in the movie, for sure. How'd they even decide to use him to Gil and Rathcon? Maybe just because, you know, Montalban was a decently large star at that point, and just kind of made sense that way. I don't actually know if there's a better answer than that. I don't have one for you. I know a lot of Star Trek behind-the-scenes stories, but I actually don't know how that came about as the decision.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
I can go Embalmer and Balmer. Or I can Blood in the Water their face. Guess I'm gonna go Embalmer and Balmer.
Want somebody get you after
Gruber and Dyer through it. Yeah. The Wrath of Gruber. Does kind of need to look like the original extra like Master Twitch? Well, it gets complicated, because it gets really complicated. I don't want to get too into it, but you know, I don't know. the lineage of the actor and the lineage of the character. I don't know. Cumberbatch was a weird choice. Cumberbatch is a weird choice. I guess I'll leave it at that.
Thirst beyond death.
Just wanna. I had not heard that. I had not heard that. Makes some sense.
What is it?
Because Chris Pine is a treasure. Well, they didn't have any issue with Chris Pine, really. It's a different thing. I say like the cast for a lot of the cast for the movies. That Spock was particularly well done. I really like Carl Urban as McCoy as well, but I also just really like Carl Urban. Period. Yeah, there's Astalor. There's Astalor at 9-1. Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, so Jim says right. Khan himself is Indian, you know. And Montalban is not, but you know. Cumberbatch is neither. Where says this? Right, exactly. He says, alright, so I don't get into it. Yeah. Yeah. And like I said, and then they put out the comic where they did it literally with cosmetic surgery, so I don't know. It's all a little weird.
Time runs out on me.
Specific says a thing. Oh man, I mean that. Whew. That would be a mistake.
Feel my might.
Secret looks counterspelly, but it could be the water elemental one, right? Yes, I mentioned well, yeah. He says, I remember this now when you found Khan's full name, the US is meant to be Indian. Well, and that is interesting in itself because and we've talked about this once before, but there's two characters on Star Trek that have almost the same name. Khan is Khan Noonien Singh. Khan Noonien Singh. And then the doctor, the scientist that made Data, is Noonien Sung. So you got Khan Noonien Singh and Noonien Sung. And it's because the creator of Star Trek, Gene Roddenberry, knew a guy during the war with that name. And he lost touch with him after the war, and he wanted to try to get back in touch with this guy, and he failed. He failed the first time when he made the character Khan Noonien Singh, and so he tried again, when Star Trek Next Generation rolled around with another similarly named character. As far as I know, he failed again. As far as I know, he never managed to get back in touch with that guy. But he was trying to raise the bat signal on national television with two different prominent, well, decently prominent characters named after this guy he knew during the war. He says, that's some deep-level Star Trek lore.
Our gift of frost shields us.
Yeah, it's also because Gene Roddenberry worked at a localization of Elden Ring, and you get Moog, and Morgoth, and Molag, yeah. You got Sing and Soong, and yeah. That's true. That's also true. That's even more true than what I said. There's just not really anything I can do against this 14 damage Astalor, right? I wish there was. Whether an Astalor? I don't think so. I mean, I can assassinate the 8/8 body. But how much health am I gonna have left? Not a lot. Yeah, we've seen like 5 Astalors today. Were you the one that said it, or somebody else say it? Somebody else said they'd seen a bunch.
Only schmucks get stuck in the muck.
Wait, what? This prevents their Astalor. Oh, no, it doesn't. It costs 10. Yeah, Joe Gibby says it doesn't. No, you're right, it doesn't. It doesn't.
They need our care. Now more than ever.
The exit is this way.
Ooh! That could actually be hot. Against Astalor?
Feel my might.
Our gift of fire empowers us.
You chance it like a wicked stab, says Lyros. Yeah.
Think.
She's fun. I'm not sure if I have time. So I can either discover again, or I can put down Gold Road Grunt.
Quickly.
We're being attacked.
There's a chance of dying on this turn. I wouldn't define it as super high, but if they've got like the arcane 8 damage thing and something that does 4 damage, or if they've got a silence and something that does 3 damage. So it's time for lying under oath. Don't recall the nature of those events. I searched for the summer of his life. By the time he was 20, been in 3 plane crashes, gone from military to commercial pilot to working for the police. And Ryan Berry made a police show. The name of which escapes me right now. Ooh, solid alibi. Dragnet? No, he didn't make Dragnet. No. Ryan Berry didn't make Dragnet, right? Am I? No, I would know that, wouldn't I? Oh, you're saying he worked for actual Dragnet? I thought you meant he made the Dragnet the show. Visage, yeah. Yeah, Visage. I would need to still get rid of the Scorpid, though. Could pretty easily draw blood in the water here. There we go.
Quickly.
Such a weird thing, because it's like... super better. I know, I mean, it's like Sweeper's great here. This is the stupidest thing I've ever done, it is. It's not suspicious, right? This is the stupidest thing I've ever done. But it worked. But it worked. Our gift of fire empowers us! I wanted the vengeful win! I wanted the vengeful win. Is it the stupidest thing I've done? Yes, but that just feels like the lowest win percentage. I agree, but I lost that Visage the other day, and I really wanted the Visage win. So would expect anything less from a demon stab. Just stab in the face. Yeah, he says, what a play. It's a terrible play. Like Lara says, it was so much easier to win the other way. But I really wanted the vengeful win. So says they're at 5, so there wasn't much they could do. Well, so if they throw 4 damage at my face, if they just like ping me and do a frozen touch, I still lose with the vengeful visage. Cause it's after. This just come up on some deck trackers. Might not see it coming. Never saw it coming. Alright, 10 wins, 1 loss. Oh, just because we're talking a bunch about Khan. Yeah, here's Khan showing up in Star Trek 2. Which I just love Montalban. He chews the scenery so much, and it's great.
You still remember, Admiral. I cannot help but be touched. I, of course, remember you.
What is the meaning of this attack? Where is the crew of the Reliant?
Surely I have made my meaning plain.
I love him. He's great.
Let the games begin!
2, 3. They were bluffing. I never bluff. If I do. Skyline's the big brain plays. As it was worth watching. It's worth watching the silly play. Mr. Follow from Nick Bad 7 minutes ago. I appreciate it. Yeah, the Maze Guide's not amazing against the Candle Shot necessarily, but I should still do it.
Job's done.
Okay, good enough. I think the right play here is Sunwell. I don't know, Sunwell's weird against this. Everything's weird here. I shouldn't just dagger, though. Daggering here is pretty foolish.
Follow me. No, that's not right.
It's very difficult to come back, she smiles. Wild Spirits. Wild Spirits is gonna be rough. Guess we're just gonna plan to poison the 2/4. Just think about Hawk for a second, but wish they'd rolled like, you know, the 3/1 rush instead of the weapon.
On the ship.
So we can, what can we do? We can poison the 2/4, hit the 3/6, and use Tooth Nefarian, and still drop like the Hawk. And the weapon down our poison. We could Hawk Peon now. Keep the Tooth. Probably the way to go. They'll be able to hit the Specialist plus the weapon into the Hawk if they want. But that would mean they may not be able to kill the poison.
They need our care. Now more than ever.
Kind of play a little bit around Cleave here, but it's a bit tough to do so.
Quit distracting me.
Strong up the Wild Seeds plus the Cow Shot, both quite strong. Is it, this weapon used to be better? Yeah, they nerfed the Wild Seed stuff twice. And good to see you. Hope you're doing very well today. They're gonna kill the Hawk. Like for sure, yeah. We're doing pretty well, I think. We got this 10-win run. We had a lot of cool RNG in this deck.
And funnel cakes.
Thanks if I get rid of the E in the Heavy Egg Wish. Which is funny because it doesn't really affect me in terms of I just read Henk, so that's kind of all I see. I wouldn't have even noticed. I mean, it is cleaner. It is cleaner.
Now.
Okay, so trade here, Tooth here. Do I trade here first? Even if I got like a random blood in the water, I don't know if it would really help us much.
I'll try. Work.
Discover here, power sets cost 0, soft back of 2 uses. Don't think that helps us here either.
Quit distracting me.
So this, if I don't accidentally draw the Gold Road Grunt next turn, this draws a 6/14 Gold Road Grunt. I think that's the only taunt in the deck.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
You know what's gonna happen there? I'm gonna draw the Gold Road Grunt, probably. Thanks how you enjoying the meta so far? I'm enjoying that we're getting kind of higher viewership right now, because I think it's a more interesting meta to watch than we've had in a while, but it can also lead to some insanity level plays that drive me a little insane, too. But yeah, that's okay.
We're being attacked!
Feel my might!
Alright, do they have like a deadly shot? I know they got 2 1-mana 5/5s, but I don't know if they have something like deadly shot. Be really nice if they don't. Gain 1 armor. They go with the rope and then they deadly shot me. Could happen.
The streets are not safe!
One turn before the Mana Thirst.
Now!
Oh, Devouring Swarm. So they get the rats back, but the rats will be only 1/1s. Now one stays on board too. Yeah. So if I get this is fine. Murder accusation may have actually been better, but this is fine. I don't know. I kept the 0-cost hero power, because I'm thinking we're gonna probably Primordial Drake next turn, but we'll have to see.
I hope this fits on the ship!
They've dredged before, so they already know what's down there. Except for one
The streets
card.
are not safe!
Hunter's Secret. Okay. I think this is still just Drake. They might have the bees here. They might have the bees. Be kind of unfortunate.
Think.
Feel my might!
It's not the bees, not the bees! It's not the bees.
The culprit was not tidy.
I hope this fits on the ship!
Wow. 3rd excavation specialist. They're good at dredging. If I blow in the water and try to attack this the 5/5, I might activate like Snake Trap or Freezing Trap. Is what Ice Trap?
Think.
That would be annoying. I think you actually checked for snakes. You're right. I did.
I wonder.
I want that Sunwell, but... let's check for that possible ice.
Swiftly.
Not ice.
Feel my might.
Job's done.
So it's freezing or explosive?
I have things you never knew you
That
wanted.
could give him collateral damage. That's... I don't know if we've lost the majority of the matches we've lost to collateral damage, but it wouldn't surprise me. My gasp. Oh, we totally could. We'd get the Adventurer. I kept it for, like, more of damage versatility with the Blood in the Water, but maybe it's not worth it. So we draw a Burglar. Check for snakes and you check for freezing. No, because I daggered a minion. I daggered a minion and checked for snakes.
Think.
Freezing would be bad. Yeah, freezing would be really bad. No not the Swashburglar Dredge. The Hench Clan Burglar. The Hench Clan Burglar, different burglar.
Think.
Quickly. Feel my might.
One Sunday gets you after I've done.
Well, I may not have enough time to win this game. The Frostworm might help. Oh, they still had a rat left, huh? So many such scans going on right now. Many. Okay, so... I guess I'd rather this get frozen because it does less damage if it is freezing trap and not explosive. So it was freezing all along, which means we played correctly. I suppose. Alright, so we just need him not to draw a strong card. Thank you, Hench Clan Burglar, if we do win this. Thank you, Hench Clan Burglar, if we do win, and we do. And we do. Thank you, Hench Clan Burglar, and thank you, Death Knight Existing, for this card to exist. Just casually discover triple rune goods.
I concede.
This is woo GG. Good thing your minions get any frozen cards in the meta. It's not, although there is the starfish silence your minions, which would unfreeze their minions, although they'd also silence the 5/6 back down to 3/4. I don't think it would have given them lethal, but it could have given them some trades, and maybe they could have won the game. But yeah, the starfish is in. He's the GG. Chase the GZ. Yeah, he's a DBZ, but I have to lose the match for the DBZ. Although we are going to take a break. We are going to take a break, because we're 3 hours in the stream. Fix said the list of neutral cards that got nerfed offerings happen to be old friends. Knight Captain, Gangplank, Mothership, as opposed to Discovers. They re-nerfed it? Because they nerfed those before, in terms of offer rate. Did they nerf it, and then they, like, reset it, and they nerfed it again? Or Was it nerfed and they just nerfed it again? Into the ground. Like my neighborhood burglar and the oncoming Scourge. Thank you, Scourge. Yeah, they reset and then they re-nerfed. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I wonder if the reset was intentional or not. Because sometimes we've seen resets that look definitely accidental. Thanks, it's looking like a pretty good run. What, I don't know, what? We've played like 12 games to add an extra 1 after our first win. It doesn't seem that special to me. Alright. Let's see, in the last hour, thanks to... We had Joker with the sub, and we had Zaxxus with the sub. Thanks for being here. We'll be back in 3 minutes for maybe the final match, maybe the last 2 matches. Slay with the good luck, good luck. Alright. Are you updating the March of the Sith graphic to gold and with the animated picture? That would cost too much dust. That costs too much dust, tell you what. And fix it, we can make a signature version that's just monochrome. That's really easy. That's really, really easy. You know, I can just go boom. Boom. What? Signature unlocked! Signature unlocked on the March of the Save File logo over there. Took 2 seconds. They said the next expansion is going to have more colorful ones, so then the next expansion will look like that. Oversaturated. I am curious to see the next signature cards, you know? We'll probably start seeing them in what, like a month? Like a month? They start hyping up the next expansion a month in advance? Oh, we should check out the Samsung's budget. Samsung doing too much advertising? Question mark? Or is that a different reference? I might be missing something. Like Samsung cameras had a problem or something. I don't know. We might be overthinking it. I might be overthinking it like that Valentine's Day thing you said a week ago. Pretty long queue. Could have queued before the break, it turns out. Like to make covers pop at the expense of reality. So do I. I mean, literally, that's what's going on here. I look much paler and more vampiric without the camera being oversaturated. Everything's fake. Everything's fake. What's taking forever? I guess nobody's at 11 wins. Because when do you expect to pop up on the leaderboard? Let's see. I tried to manually look at how many runs we've done since our results were a bit bugged out. Yeah, I was saying our results have been bugged out. Yeah, I did try to find things manually. 3, 8, 5. Now we're on the 11. So this is our 24th run. So we still need 6 more runs on NA. Or on Americas. For this to count. Coffin says hello. Good to see you, Coffin. Hope you're doing very well today. Zarena's dead. You were in movie. Flipper. The dolphin is dead. Died in a car accident. Save some American Brace benefits us. American Brace. This could be a bugged queue, but it's also 11 wins. With Big Blue. You are famous because of this? I don't know. Do we think it's bugged? It could be. It could be. I believe he thinks this feels legit. 4-minute time in queue. Leaf thinks it's bugged. No! Leaf was right. It was bugged when you get the disconnect prompt. So back to the front. Sort of, except it kind of doesn't matter. Well, that matters insofar as, you know, theoretically expands the scores we're looking at. And so if I had stayed in the 4-minute queue, maybe we would have matched up against somebody at like 8 wins. Now it's just, oh shoot. The Mag is,
Games begin.
we don't know Mag, do we? I don't think so. But Mag is, I think, on the leaderboard. I thought. Sure where. I just thought I recall seeing the name. Maybe they were actually one of the people that actually, like, conceded really, really quickly, and they're actually very low on the leaderboard. They spammed through retires or something. Yeah, never mind. I'm not seeing it. I thought I remember seeing it, but maybe it's one of the ones that was up there really, really, really fast. This reduces the cost of the murder accusation. Unless it can randomly hit the coin.
I wonder.
Mag? No. No, money down. As it never reduces coin if there's another option. Yeah, most cards in Hearthstone do work like that, but it's not something I've had much of a chance to test with this particular one. Sea Wolf Blood would be a big deal. Once I made some popcorn for the final boss, I still have some of our peanut butter snack. I've been eating it more slowly than usual. Last player was on the leaderboard too, says Glader. So I guess no one picked Mage today. Yeah, we're up to 11-1. We've only played against one Mage. Very lucky. Very lucky. Buckler can be extremely strong in the long run. Well, what do you think their capacity for tricking me here is? Because this is the play if they have Get Down. This is the play if it's anything but Get Down. I say, it's not Get Down. And then says Kappa. It's totally Get Down. That's the thing is, I could just, you know, not attack at all. I could just play my other Sunwell and wait.
Quickly.
You can play 3 and pass. We totally can. We totally can. It has disadvantages against some things like kings, though.
Feel my might.
Ah!
How breathtaking!
Quit distracting me. Follow me. No, that's not right.
Alright. I did waste a charge of the weapon. They bamboozled me. They bamboozled me. Because they knew it. Well, you said it's totally Get Down.
Sorry, Squishy, I'm working.
So, if it's Avenge, they can buff that. I could murder accusation it ahead of time. Then all I get to do is redagger. They're ready to raise Divine Shields, which is a problem in itself.
Quickly.
I did it.
Quit distracting me.
Feel my might.
They can raise Divine Shield and 6/4 and some other stuff here. Wonder how many things.
With every strike.
I think we'll still be fine with murder accusation around. I can murder accusation the Blood Guard. I can hit and use Wicked Stab if I want to keep the 4/4 body. Guess I'll keep the 4/4 body at the cost of Wicked Stab.
Feel my might!
Alright. It's still interesting to be able to discover Corpse Explosion as Rogue and have it matter. So blood in the water clears. I don't think it's what I'm gonna do.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
I'm gonna win big.
Bone Spike's the non-greedy pick. Jackpot's the greedy pick. The greedy pick? Making us for a huge stack of corpses. Hey, you know what? Fortunately, a stack of 2 corpses is more than I've ever had on hand. IRL. Which was the breedy pick. And we got furry and we got furry. We got save fur, so you know, I never know. You never know. So why didn't you blood? So if I blood, you know, I can blood the 4/8, and I can put the 5/5, and I can put the 4/2 into the 2/4. That still leaves us with the 1/2. Able to kill our shark. I wasn't too hyped for that. I don't like this though. So, if they have Battlemaster, we're just dead.
Think.
Jackpot gives you spells that cost 5 or more. I could get, like, Siphon if I'm really lucky. But I think I'm gonna hope they don't have the Battlemaster. We're just gonna plan the Corpse Explosion next turn? Oh, dear. Oh, dear. If they have the Wind Fury, we're just immediately dead. If they have a heal, we'll also have similar problems. Similar problems. Another Seed Cloud.
Reporting for duty.
I said that Priesty Spill was there. Wait, which one? Well, good news is we're not dead yet. Bad news is I don't got much health. Shadow of Demise for double Jackpot. Or cards from Jackpot. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Or try it. Oh, the new format Assassinate to heal my boy. Oh, yeah. Heal my face, too. Right? And then was the monkey ass moment. Well, you know, we're at 11 wins. You gotta expect plays.
What'll wet your whistle?
Mockborn is extremely strong. Can get him the hero. Can get him the colossal. That's why I keep picking up a smoke screen, because I keep having time to play it. But maybe not this time. That's what to me. Yeah, maybe not this time. I did the other time. I wasn't expecting taking 10 to face this time. Took a while on that pick. Okay.
Reporting for duty.
They get to raise divine shields next turn. Yeah, if I play the Primordial Drake, I drop the initial shields, but then they come right back. I'm blah, blah, blah. I guess I'm gonna try to jackpot into another corpse explosion? I don't know. We're pretty toast here.
I wonder.
I don't even have any corpses left. Fixes clean the scene would help. Kex's brawl, maybe, yeah. Command of Neptulon. Is that even good enough to keep me alive? Not really, right? Yeah, Fix is not good enough, exactly. It's pretty good. I need to have lifesteal.
I wonder.
Incredible sportsmanship.
Fix is DBZ, I guess so. It's okay, we have value, yeah. You know, what was up against? It was up against Shadow Step and... Was it Cold Blood? I don't remember the last one. This is GG. They got me. They got me. We were able to handle the first Seed Cloud, but the Divine Toll was too much, which is kind of unusual. Good few decisions forks in this game, yeah. The moment of big statue life paid dearly for it. Well, I was gonna pay for the other play anyway. I was guaranteed to pay for the other play. I mean, obviously they could kill me. I'm only sitting here to see if they want to play their discovered card.
I must move quickly.
See if they mystically disconnected. This thing made you go, whoa, this is awesome. Ice Blood Tower. I guess they just like to rope and kill. BM, I guess. Well, maybe it made them enjoy their life more. Didn't make me enjoy my life any less. Didn't make me enjoy my life any less, so it's fine. 11 wins, 2 losses. We gotta say the thing. Will this deck, this champion of the deck, go 12 wins? Or will it be shared on the rocks of a bad roll-off maze guide? Find out next time on Save File 17. Sometimes we'll take a break. Sometimes we won't. We will take a 1 minute break. 1 minute break. We just took a break before that game, but hey, this is the best time to take a break because, like, nobody's gonna leave during that match. We get to see the 11 match. Thanks to Archery with the follow 14 minutes ago, by the way. I didn't see it at the time, but I see it now. Alright, that's just gonna do break logic, so they lost that player in a very, very similar way to how I did. This is Sparta! Do I have any cards to kick enemies into a pit? I don't know. I got blood in the water. That's it. Let's put the Hogwarts Legacy. I like the game. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm not sure if I would call it like the greatest vaguely open world game of all time, but I do think it's pretty great if you happen to like the world and feel of Harry Potter and what's the other one? There's a second thing. Yeah, the game is super light on combat for like the first 10 hours though, and then you can get a bunch of combat. But yeah, it's very, very, very heavy on just dialogue and such for the first 10 hours, which is a bold move. A bold move. Chase this on. I don't even remember the board state you're talking about, so I can't tell you. There's the card I lost to last game, primarily. It's what gave him that 10 attack.
No.
Guys, I thought that was level 2. No, that was 11-1. We got one more chance here against this mage. But yeah, there's a lot of very, very lush environmental work in the Hogwarts Legacy. Very lush. No frenzy, unfortunately. That's the Cinder Comet, but you off didn't look fun, honestly. It's kind of just a bunch of pretty easy combos. It's, you know, lift the enemy in the air, attack, slam the enemy down, pull the enemy in, attack. It's you do need to do some Dark Souls style dodge rolling, I suppose.
Join the spirits. One Sunday get you after I'm done.
Job done.
Well, that looks... Yeah, no Water Elemental. That looks like Water Elemental for sure. So... It's still technically like Counterspell, but... We're gonna not activate a high potential for Water Elemental.
Join the spirits.
Just follows all the mind gaming trends in terms of, you know, an open worldy game with collectibles and stuff. Ubisoft-ish. Okay, so we're doing some chip damage. And so they got corpse counter's paladin. You randomly generated a corpse card. Tex Rav, Tex here. We just used it a game or two ago. For the corpse explosion. So we're in my open world stone. Wish I could stick in this long. They had one. I think they still have one in development, and it is Ubisoft. Yeah. Oh, so you said that one. So yeah, you're thinking specifically about the Ubisoft one. Yeah, they haven't really talked about it all since they revealed it. This is LOL Fireball. Get back into 2014, Fireball. There's no place for you here. Oh, jeez. Well, that's a problem. So I don't have to give him a water elemental, potentially, if I were to go Accuser Tooth, although that wouldn't give me an honorable kill. If it's not Counterspell, we could try to get a potion belt that destroys a random enemy minion. draw a card. There's some of the 3-cost minion. I'm kind of worried they're just gonna like AoE me if I do this. Would help the Divine Toll though, potentially. I'm at 30 health. Fixes tempo. I think it's valid. I think it's very valid. But well, I'm at 31 health. I'm at 31 health. I went for the draw. Tap decking PM. Well, I guess I can't. I guess I probably can't delay activating the Water Elemental anymore. Is this Divine Toll or is this Accuser? Maybe it's Divine Toll. I may never get a chance again. This Divine Toll clears? I think it can't clear.
Let me in.
Feel my might!
Dead end!
Guys, not that bad. Not that good either, though. I said, that was awful. Oh, shoot.
Strike harder.
I don't want that 5 damage pinch to go face, but I don't develop the 5/5.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
Feel my might!
This is Tooth versus Frost Strike, and a spell from another class is not as good as a Frost Rune card. Also, kill versus honorable kill. This is the main way that Mage won games in the last meta. Let's see. I can't even murder accusation a golem because they're untargetable. I could at least murder accusation the 4/5, I guess. Because we need a roll now. 12 wins for the opponent. Not guaranteed, but quite likely. Try to get like a blizzard off of this.
Think.
Swiftly!
I have things you never knew you wanted. Those were priceless.
Ah. 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 It gives me a temporary blow in the water, which... I mean... I can blow in the water and tooth this, but then... But then what would we do? Just die. Guess we could try and get the blizzard. There's Whirlpool, but I don't have any time, right?
Swiftly! My magic will tear you apart.
Yeah. He's gonna draw a stab there, you could win. Could I? Can't I not get the last damage face? Don't I do 12 damage and then I can't get through the taunt? Tooth. I always forget that Tooth can go face. I always forget that Tooth doesn't say hit a minion. Alright, well, we don't get the 12, unfortunately. They just do the double taunts and the parrots. They just do the double taunts and the parrots. So no 12, but it was still a super fun run. I'm happy that the RNG rogue had so much success. A lot of times these decks just kind of fall flat on their face at 2 wins, genuinely. Alright. Gone epic. Gone epic. This card they buffed. Alright. Can we actually get a mage after 16 runs? We can. It took 16 runs. Took 16 runs to get another mage.